Because when you wait on God, you win bigger. Okay? When you wait on the Lord, it's big God, big results, rapid results, suddenly results. When you wait on God and on His timing. So stop bare minimuming yourself by trying to take matters into your own hand and let God take over the matter. Let God take over the circumstances and situation. Let God take control of your dreams. Let God take control of your purpose. Okay? Because what God do, no man, not even the devil in hell, can take away anything that God has given you but you. Now, you can self-sabotage your blessings. You can do it. But can't no man on earth or the devil himself can take your blessings from you if it came from God. I've gotten to the point in life, I don't want it if it didn't come from God. I don't want nothing outside His will because I know it's going to lead me to a dead end. And I got patience, but I ain't got the patience for foolishness. That's why God said, ask for wisdom and knowledge. That's a very important thing to ask for in prayer. Don't always ask for financial blessings or to come out of poverty, which is good things to pray for if that's your situation. But also ask God to give you wisdom and knowledge, because sometimes stupidity can send you right back to a negative zero when God has blessed you, because you didn't gain the wisdom and knowledge through Christ. Ask for the tools and resources that will help you keep your blessings. Don't just ask for the blessings and He give it to you, and then you allow the devil to come in because you don't have the wisdom or the knowledge, or because you don't have the discernment, to whether to say yes or no, because the devil send traps too. Okay? The devil can look like an angel as well. The devil can dress up and look innocent too. Okay? But your discernment and the Holy Spirit will be your tools and resources to let you know whether they came from God or the devil himself. Okay, so I say all that to say, stop bare minimuming yourself and allow God and wait on the Lord, because when you wait on God, you win bigger. When you take matters into your own hand, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna end up right back where you started. You're gonna end up right back where you started every time. It's gonna be a cycle. He said, I know the plans and the purpose over your life. He know the plans. What is a plan? That's a guide. I know what doors you need to go through. I know what state you need to be in. I know what city you need to be in. I know where you need to be positioned, because I know the plans over your life. We be messing up the plans by trying to be in control. He knows your purpose. He knows what you're supposed to do in this life, because He has ordained it since your mother's womb. When God said, I know the plans and the purpose over your life, He mean what He said. He said what He said. Okay, the plan. If you allow me to lead you through the plan, and if you allow me to lead you to your purpose, we won't be sitting in positions and places and jobs where we're unhappy at, knowing it's more for us out there. We won't be settling for less and making deals with the devil. The word tell you to be independent. The word tell you if you don't work, you don't eat. The word tells you to go into the medical field, because the medical field will always have jobs. The word tells you go to the school system, because kids gonna always need to be taught. Go to real estate. People always need somewhere to stay. Get a laundromat. People always need to, and that's all good. Great things. Is that the purpose that God has ordained in life? Because you'll be sitting in those very seats and table unhappy, unfulfilled. Because God will fulfill your purpose. You will be at the very places making all the money in the world, but unhappy, still searching. Your soul is still searching for something. Your spirit is still searching for something, because you're not in your purpose. Your purpose is your passion. It's like your own individual gift and DNA. Can't nobody take that from you. You ain't got to mask it up. You ain't got to fake it. You ain't got to present to be something that you're not, because it's in you. It ain't on you. It's in you, baby. And for us that plan, sometimes we get off track. We start doing things we start leaning to our own understanding, start doing things our own way, which means we're not following the plan that God has over our life, because we done took control. So that also leads you into another cycle, trying to get right, trying to get understanding, trying to know what was your purpose in this here life. There's a lot of people that's feeling empty inside, feeling like it's something else that I should be doing, or have passion for something but not executing, not going about it, because you're leaning onto your own understanding, because you're trying to plan it your way. You're trying to put it on black and white on a piece of paper and plan it your way, and now allow God to set you in position and plan it, and let Him lead and you follow. What He say? Pick up your cross and follow me. Pick up your cross and follow me. He said what He said. He mean what He said. Okay? Because He knows the plans and purpose of your life. Allow God to lead you. It cuts off stress. It cuts off anxiety, because you trust that God is going to lead you. Baby, let me tell you something. It took the Israelites 40 years to get to the promised land, where it should have only took them 4 days. Because they was fighting the path. They was fighting where Moses was leading them through. And guess what? Even when they came up to that water, what did God do? He parted the Red Sea. Because he knows the plans over your life. Even when it get rocky, even when it don't make sense, even when it gets shaky, even when you feel like it's taking too long, you still trust in the Lord. You still put your faith in God, because he knows the plans and the purpose of your life. You may go through some wilderness. You may go through an isolation season. You know what I'm saying? You may be still at certain points where you feel like you're not making no progress. And 9 times out of 10, if you being still at a certain point, it's because he's trying to teach you something at that stop. He's trying to teach you something at that location. Because you can't get to the next level until you execute what he needs you to learn in the position that you at now. That could be removing people from your life. That could be your heart. That could be you're not transformed completely to go to the next level. It's just like a game. I'm not saying God is a game, but it's just like levels. You feel like, oh, I've been stuck here for so long, ain't nothing happening, because it's something there that he needs you to get that you haven't gotten yet. It's almost like getting promoted to the next level. He can't position you if you're not equipped and prepared for it. So a lot of us, we're stuck. That's when we feel that stuck. I don't want to say it's spiritually stuck, but it's like you're stuck. Because he's trying to get, and guess what? 9 times out of 10, if you don't know what he's trying to tell you, it's because your mind too clouded and you got too many distractions around you. That's why it's so important to have a relationship with God and keep a sound mind. So when he do give you an instruction, because a lot of times we're stuck and we don't know what it is because you got too much distractions around you. 9 out of 10, you're leaning to your understanding, not God. So he ain't got full power. He ain't got the full will to come in and speak to you. Because you haven't given him that. You haven't surrendered for him to let you know, hey, you're stuck here because I need you to work on your heart a little bit. You're stuck here because I need you to remove some people from around you because they can't go where you're going. Okay? You're a little stuck right here because you haven't matured spiritually yet. You haven't fully surrendered yet. You're still leaning onto your understanding of minds, and I need you to lean on my understanding because you're going to need me for this next level. Stop bare minimum yourself by trying to write your own life plan. You tell yourself, okay, I'm going to move here, and I'm going to move here, and I'm going to do this, which is great. Great form of independence. Got it. Great. But what he say in the Bible, seek first the kingdom. Because a lot of things be failed, and we'll waste time and money because we didn't seek first the kingdom. Because if it was in his will, it would have been done. And if it wasn't, it would not been done. But we didn't ask that. He said you receive not because you ask not. So if you're not seeking first the kingdom, you're moving on to your own understanding, not God, yeah, you're going to get roadblocks. Yeah, you're going to make wrong decisions that took a lot of money from you, or made sense at the moment, but didn't make sense on down the road or in the long run. Yeah, because you didn't seek first the kingdom. Okay? The Bible is your life guide. He said seek first the kingdom in all that you do. So if you make a decision, you plan your own life, you write your own life plan, okay, your own life guide or daily plan, and you're not seeking first the kingdom, you're taking control of your life. You're playing God in your life, and it's sometimes going to send you to a dead end, or you're going to be doing the same cycles. What they say, same old, same old. So it's so important to fully surrender, get a relationship with God, so you can build that trust within him. So as you trust in him, he's going to trust you with the blessings that he's going to bring your way. Even though the route may be rocky, don't take your eyes off God. Keep your eyes on God. Okay? Allow him to build your endurance, because a lot of times we can't get to the next level because we're too weak to survive in the next level. Because if you can't survive this in this season, how are you going to survive when I elevate you higher? Sometimes he be trying to build your endurance as well. That's another reason why a lot of people be stuck in the same position, because you haven't built your endurance. You haven't built your endurance. You're still a little weak in this area. And I need you to build your endurance, because I'm going to need more strength than you're putting out now for the next level. Okay? So when you fully surrender and let God transform you, that's when you let him mold you. Okay? You allow him to mold you into the being that he has ordained for you to be, so you can be prepared and equipped to walk into your purpose.